This is what I was referring to earlier. This is my favorite feature with tables, the ease in which you gain the ability to sort and manipulate your data without having to administer to it yourself and add the functionality to the table, and it just gets added automatically. So if you might have noticed these drop-down boxes next to our headers, and if I click on one of these things, I have the ability to sort in either order. So I can apply a sort here. What'll show up is a little up arrow indicating that I am sorting in the direction the sort is occurring. And if I want to sort by another column, I just go ahead and select that instead. It removes the prior sort and sorts by the new column, which means you can only, if you use these arrows, you can only sort by one column at a time. Now let's say hypothetically that I wanted to sort by the company, but then I wanted to group or order it by the date that the purchases occurred for that company. The way that I would do that is to, once again, I would be within the table somewhere, have some type of table cell selected. I'll use the sort and filter button or drop down within the home ribbon. I'll select custom sort. And you'll notice I have company already selected here. It's indicating that it's sorting in A to Z order for company. I want to add a level. I'll add date. Click OK. And now notice we have two arrows in our header indicating we're sorting by both company and by date. Now if I were to choose a different sort order from these options, it will remove the prior ones, and now we're once again only sorting by category. So we've sorted. Now let's say that I happen to know this data contains a bunch of duplicate records and we want to get rid of those. Maybe we noticed them when we sorted our data. We want to get rid of them. If I go to the Design tab, and in the Design ribbon, I'll choose the Remove Duplicate options. I'll apply it across all the data. I'll just leave the defaults there. Hit OK, and Excel will inform me there were actually 9 rows that had duplicate values, so those rows have been removed. And you'll have to trust me, I didn't sort it appropriately so you could see, but nonetheless, the items have been removed from the list. So we've sorted, we've removed duplicates. Now let's say we only want to look at a subset of our data. Let's say we only want to actually see AdventureWorks and all the rest of it we want to remove. We can apply a filter. I'll once again select the drop-down, and you'll notice that Excel has evaluated what are the various options that occur within this column. It displays them all to me. It's got them currently all selected, so everything's displaying. I'll deselect that. I'll select AdventureWorks only, hit OK, and now only AdventureWorks data items will occur. You'll also notice there's a funnel indicating this has been filtered on the button. So we can recognize that we are looking at a subset of the data by this little visual indicator in our button. If I want to restore everything, I'll once again click here and select all. You'll notice all the companies get selected and all my data returns. So filtering is very easy using tables as well. The last thing I'd like to show you is maybe we want to make this a little bit easier for somebody else to use who isn't familiar with Excel. We can add in something called a slicer. I'll click on the slicer button. And what items do I want them to be able to filter by and select by? Let's say our people are interested primarily in what the toy is that's being sold. I'll click that. I'll hit OK. And now I have an interface that allows me to filter very quickly. I'll just click on doll clothes, and I can see only the records are relating to doll clothing sales, brick sales, airplane kit, etc. If I want to get rid of it, I just select it, and I'll hit the delete key, and boom, it's gone. So very easy interface for people who don't want to have to mess with these filters. Let's restore everything, and very quick and easy to work with. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you have a chance to take a look at some of these options now.